we've got important duties to come to. Before we do, though, just remind us, Andy, about the band battle, because, of course, 2020 has been something a little bit different this year, hasn't it?
Well, yeah. Band battle normally starts in February and did indeed this year, and is finished by April, ready for the events that come up, the big events in TT and so on, where the winners get the option to play and stuff like that. Unfortunately, we got 3 heats in, amazing heats, and then on that Friday before the fateful day where we got told to go home and lock ourselves in, we had the 3rd heat, and that was an incredible event, but very subdued audience-wise. It was a very, very strange evening. But we got through that all. We've come back. We've given the bands a little bit of time to practice and get ready for themselves and build it into their schedules. And now we're ready through. We had a heat last week. Absolute heat of death.
Again,
unbelievable.
Bands.
Every time.
My word.
It keeps coming up every time I say it's a heat of death now, though. There's just so much talent. And it was very difficult. It was the tightest heat I think we've ever had. And Fletcher Christian Mutiny just sneaked it ahead of Sunset Jet. And then we had a situation now as we go into the final where Warbird have totally withdrawn from the final, which is very, very sad news because they're a very talented band. However, what it did give us the opportunity is, because it was so tight between Sunset Jet and Fletcher Christian, we went to our judges and said, shall we bring Sunset Jet in again? And I think universal, yes, let's have
popular
that.
choice, yeah.
So we go on Friday, 8 p.m. Man in the Woods will open the event, who were last year's winner.
Last year.
Absolutely,
I was going to try and play something by them, but it's just a bit too heavy for this time of night. If you get a chance, go see Man in the Woods. You know, if they're going to be there on Friday, they are utterly brilliant, aren't they?
Yeah, that wall of sound they produce is
immense, absolutely immense. And Chris Carr, you're one of the judges.
Thank you.
I really feel for you.
Yes, thank you for that. But
what are you going to be looking for?
To be fair, having seen most of the bands and the up-and-coming bands over the last 12 months, it's about who shines on the night. It's to see how the audience reacts. It's to see what's fresh, what's new, and embracing it and enhancing that. I was one of the judges on the Swarf Damage when they were there, and the audience that night just lifted the roof off the pub. You know, it was just something special. It's one of those moments that you just can't explain it to anybody else. It's one of them, I had to be there, you know. But as Andy said last week, it was a great evening's worth of music, and again the audience participation. It works both ways, both between the band and the audience. But it's going to be a difficult task. It's not one I envy. It's not one I look forward to. But hopefully we can do some justice for all 4 bands next Friday. And
they are a brilliant lineup. So Andy, just tell us who they are again. Who are in the final?
Well, the winners of the heats were Warbird, who've unfortunately withdrawn. Swarf Damage won heat number 2. Acoustic Atmosphere won heat number 3. Fletcher Christian Mutiny won heat 4, and we've invited Sunset Jet back as well.
And they are so different, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're all so different.
Part of it. 4 very different genres.
Which I think
absolute. The frontmen in each of the bands, unbelievable. The musicianship, unbelievable. I just can't wait.
Yeah, and the thing I love about them now is that they're all getting songs that the audience know now, and they sing along, and they know them, don't they? Which is fab.
Brilliant. And there's so much original music there, but every word of it's singing along. The whole place is bouncing as the whole crowd go off when they hear that lick or that first riff of anything that comes up.
Yeah,
and they know what's coming next, and the cheers go. It's just like being watching Queen in Wembley.
Oh, they'll love you for saying that. They will. Well, we have a bag with the names of the bands in. And
yes,
this is one of those things that I'm very nervous about this, because you're going to ask me to draw the names out. And this can make a difference on the night as to what the lineup is sometimes, can't it? So, but they'll all play their absolute best. I know they will, because this is going to be a difficult competition to win, and we'll come to the prize in just a moment. But shall we do it then? Shall we?
Yeah.
Shall we do the?
Pass that over to you.
All right. Okay. I'm not looking. I promise I'm not looking. So I'm just going to put my hand in the bag here, and I'm going to pull out a name. And shall I reveal it to the camera?
Yeah,
hold on. Okay. So the first band I am taking out of here, you can probably see as Acoustic Atmosphere is the first. So is this going to be the first band to play?
That's the first band to play.
Right, so the first band playing
after Man in the Woods.
Acoustic Atmosphere. Okay, so of course Man in the Woods last year's winner. Right, shall I do it again? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to
I'm
go again. I'm
loving
going to
this.
go again.
You're getting all the blame.
We've got the bag. I'm not looking. Oh, don't. This is okay, right, one more. Let's go. So this is going to be the second act that are going to be playing at the 2020 Band Battle. We have Swarf Damage. So that's number 2. So we've got acoustic atmosphere followed by Swarf Damage. Those are our first 2. Oh no! Don't shush, 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 shush.
Two extremes there.
Okay, talk about. I know extremes. Okay, this is number 3. I did not look. Oh, number 3 is Fletcher Christian Mutiny. That is band number 3 at the 2020 Band Battle next week, which means, of course, I didn't. Honestly, this is just pulling it out of the bag. The last band is, of course, Sunset Jet will be the last band to play at the 2020 Band Battle at Quids Inn. What do you think of that, Andy?
I think that's wonderful. Whatever way it was going to come out is going to be brilliant. It's going to be so hard.
It's going to be awesome. And to be fair, they are all so different that
Yeah.
it actually almost makes no difference this year because they're all such incredibly different acts.
Yeah.
So, that's going to be an awesome night of music. It really is. And we should talk about the prizes then. What do they win?
Well, the prizes, first of all, there'll be a £400 recording voucher, which is with Small Bear Records as a rule. And then we go on to the winner will open Bushy's Festival.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's what they do every year.
What a
And they'll
fab
also
prize.
have a headliner gig at Deep South Festival.
Yay!
Hopefully, as usual, we've had in the past, if Hooded Ram happens, I don't think that's going to happen, they do get a gig there. They also get a gig at the trackside and so on. And also, they will be involved on the Villa stage at the Start of Conversation gigs.
Oh, that is
wonderful.
wonderful.
And all of those will be paid as well. So.
Oh, these are awesome prizes. Really good. Well, I wish all the best to all of the bands and you as well, Chris. You've got to judge them. Good
Thanks very
luck
much
with
for
that
that.
one.
No, listen, it's a nice task to be had. But just going back to the 4 bands there, I think it's a great expression of where we are now with Manx music and the fact that there's different perspectives there now. And there's a table there to accompany any taste bud, isn't there, really?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
There really is. It's going to be a great night. So remind us what time it starts on Friday.
It'll be 8 o'clock on the dot that Man in the Woods go on. You'll have to be there early. It fills up very, very quickly
It'll
on
be
finals night.
absolutely rammed. It really will. Chris and Andy, thank you so much for being here and all the best to all of the bands that are taking part.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Cheers.